Hi kids, my name is Brianna Dixon and my Texas state ID is 04626615, and I'm here to talk about internet safety. I'm going to be using references regarding the playground, something that's going to be easy to understand, so good luck and I hope it helps. So, internet safety, privacy on the internet is not given. You do not have any privacy no matter how private your profile is. In elementary school, I remember I was getting to that age, social media was getting really popular, not as popular it is today, and I wanted a phone so I could talk to my friends, post pictures, and do all of that. But now that I look back on it, it's not always as safe as it appears to be. So let's use the playground as references. Let's think about posting a picture. Posting a picture is like falling off the slide and getting this big nasty scrape on your knee. Yeah, the scrape heals and it doesn't hurt anymore and the pain is gone. So let's use that as you're deleting it. The pain is gone, you don't have the pain anymore, so it's deleted. And you're like, okay, it's not there anymore. But no, it is still there. You still have that scar. So, using the internet, you can never really delete anything. It's always going to be there after. And let's use hopscotch or tetherball, games like that, to reference passwords. Passwords are one of those things you need to have multiple passwords, just how you have multiple hobbies at school. You don't play the same game every day, so everything you use on the internet shouldn't have the same password. So, playing hopscotch. You can have the same hopscotch pattern in 1,000 different ways. Same thing with passwords. It's very easy to get new passwords on everything and do this password is gonna have more numbers than letters, but then it's gonna have more uppercase letters when I use uppercase letters, and then it's gonna have symbols. So remembering making passwords is always used the 4 helpful tools. You need numbers, letters, symbols, and uppercase. If you use all 4 in your password, that should help you with the safety. You're also getting to the age where you're gonna get a credit card or a debit card, something that you're going to be able to access money on. And now we're in the technology era, you're going to be able to access your whole account on your phone. So with this, it's a lot more personal information. Let's think about your passwords for those to be more dynamic. Also, let's talk about how to be safe on the internet. Just like you have rules on the playground in order to be safe, there's rules on the internet, such as the one I talked about, like you should always use a different password. That's really not a rule, but it's a helpful hint. You should also be aware that there's cookies. Just like everybody loves cookies, these are not the good kind of cookies. Every keystroke, everywhere you take your phone, everywhere you take anything now, has a GPS, and it's going to transmit signals to the police to let them know where you are. That's such a helpful tool if you were to ever get lost. But also, these cookies help companies with advertising to have pop-ups for you. Pop-ups are things that kind of just pop up on your screen, just like sometimes you see the teachers and they kind of pop up and then they're gone. And sometimes they're different teachers, there's always different pop-ups. So if you online shop, when you get older, there's going to be different pop-ups to help and like steer you in the right direction on where to go. Another reason how to be safe with your cookies is deleting them every so often, so it's not constant a constant buildup. It's not good to have too many cookies ever. And another way to be safe is remembering things like there's life after being 12, there's life after being 11. Posting something now will always come back to haunt you when you get older. And it's hard to say what it is or how it's going to come back, but they always find their way to resurface. Also, try not to use the internet at you guys' age without supervision. On the playground, it's always safer to have supervision. Just like using the internet, it's always safer to have mom and dad around. And it's just going to make them more comfortable and you more comfortable and safe on the internet. And that's the big skeptical right now. Also, another way to be safe is remembering, just like a playground, how it's open and everybody can see. Same thing with the internet. It's very open and everybody can see. There's no such thing as true internet privacy. Every keystroke is remembered. So, if you don't want everybody seeing it, why do it? The internet's a very public place, and it's not the safest in the world. Also, you want to use the internet to help, not hurt you. And so, the internet should always help. Using it for research papers, you may not know what that is now, but you'll know in a few years. There's always fun games, but you always have to remember that you should have different passwords. The cookies are still there, so every keystroke's going to be remembered. And that you don't want to do anything you wouldn't want to show your parents. And it's just that simple, and it's never that hard. And just realize you're not going to be young for forever, and there's life after being 12. Thank you.